Serrala is a global financial automation and B2B software provider, automating and digitizing all financial processes by integrating finance and treasury payments into one central end-to-end system. They can create more secure payment capabilities worldwide for enterprises of all sizes. Their latest innovations involves a cross-channel bill presentment and payment strategy, as well as their ability to schedule the execution of payments. Today, they are very proud to present these two innovations. Next on stage, Serrala.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the real-life demo of Serrala, a payment software company headquartered in Hamburg, Germany. The two of us are from the Dutch office, and to prove that, I'll give you our very Dutch names. I'm Jeroen Dekker, pre-sales lead, and this is Bart de Vries, a VP product, and this is our story. The lifeblood of an insurance business is money arriving in your bank accounts, people paying for your products. To which you might say, no, our customers and their data are the lifeblood of our business. And that's great, but how people can pay your bills is still a crucial part of their customer experience and of your bottom line. And that's where we come in. Insurers rely on Serrala to collect payments from millions of people. We do that by enabling digital mandates for direct debit, processing direct debit files between your ERP and the banks, being the alternative bill pay method to direct debit, taking care of reconciliation of payments, following up with reminders, being flexible in collections. In short, bill pay in a box. For many of those use cases, we rely on payment requests, enabling online payment directly from any communication channel instead of making people type in a bank transfer or, God forbid, send in a check. And we've shown those at DIA before, and so for today we have two other innovations to show you. The first one is the idea of cross-channel bill presentment and payment strategy. That sounds like a buzzword, but it really means something. So if your insurer has 100,000 people who need to pay their bills, we'll reach 100,000 people with 100,000 payment links with emails, SMS, paper, but at the same time also push those 100,000 payment links into your insurance portal or your cool mobile app to give people choice and convenience and consistency. And we also provide clarity. So wherever someone chooses to pay, if someone happens to be in the portal or prefers to be in the portal, and pays there, we'll update the email and the other way around. So, what does that look like? Now, if our insurance company is Luckysurance, what we want is for Bart, the customer here, to go to this payment page. It's fully branded from the browser window down to the logo and the background and even the URL. And it's a unique URL specific for the payment that we want Bart to make. And he can do so all the details are pre-filled, right? And he can do so by picking from any of the payment options here that we have, and we can provide any combination of payment method and provider, even on this single page. And the page is also multilingual, that automatically adopts the language of the computer's browser, right? Now, the trick, however, is to get Bart to this page. And one way to do that is for him to go to the Luckysurance portal, for which he needs to have registered, and now he needs to log in, and he remember his password. Fortunately, Bart here is a smart man, so he's made that easy for himself. But that's not true for many, many of your consumers, right? It's a hassle, reset password, all that stuff. Even so, now he's in your portal, where you see 3 bills that have already been paid, and one that he now needs to pay, and a single click takes Bart to that payment page that I showed you earlier. And that's great. However, we've also sent Bart an email, right? Like I mentioned earlier. And so we go to Bart's email client, and this email too is fully branded, it's personalized, it's secure, it's trusted by Gmail and Hotmail, so those emails arrive. And there is that blue button again, no registration or login needed. One click takes him to this payment page. Now, for the purpose of this demo, Bart decides he wants to pay from the portal. So back to the portal we go. Close a few things, there he is, and in this case he's going to try to pay with PayPal, which tends to be a pretty a smooth experience. Many of you have done it, I'm sure. That surely beats typing in a bank transfer, and hopefully PayPal cooperates in a timely fashion. But this is the consumer experience that you're all used to when ordering pizzas, ordering shoes, what have you, right? So we confirm that payment is successful, automatically return Bart back to the portal where you immediately see success confirmed, and you can try and entice him to do other things in the portal. However, if we go back to the email, that same email with the blue button, hey, wait a minute. That button is now green. It's the same email, and the payment request, the payment request has turned into a payment receipt, confirming payment, and if he clicks on it, first of all, he sees, hey, it worked. Second of all, he cannot inadvertently pay again a week later when he thinks, did I pay this or not, right? So, pretty great clarity across the board, also if you were to do it the other way around. So, that was demo number 1. Demo number 2 is the idea of a scheduled payment, allowing Bart to schedule the execution date of the payment that he needs to make. We do this by embracing PSD2 and the payment initiation APIs that banks have had to publish all over Europe. And this time we start from a QR code on a piece of paper, right? We reach Bart with a paper bill. He scans the QR code, and again, he's on the payment page, but this time there's new payment methods there, Lucky Assurance branded even, and he'll choose Pay Later. And that allows him to select the bank from which he wants to pay. It allows him to select the date on which he wants that date to be executed, and we ring fence that between today and the due date of the bill or the reminder or what have you. Then he goes to his Rabobank app, because he chose Rabobank, right? It directs him there. He authorizes with whatever method Rabobank allows him to use, and that's it. Boom. A bank transfer has now been set up in his bank app, waiting to be executed on that day. And we can tell Lucky Assurance about that Bart has authorized that payment, right? So peace of mind for the insurer and for the customer. Now, the PSD2 stuff is already live in countries like Germany and Holland with insurance companies, and the omni-channel thing is by now common fare for our larger customers, right? And it's a type of software that may not blow your mind compared to some of the visuals you've seen come by here today, but it requires more tooling and expertise than you think. And so if you allow us here at Serrala to be your payment foundation, right, both in the plumbing but also all of these wonderful interactions that we enable, you can focus your attention on inventing cool new insurance things. So hopefully you'll visit us at the booth, and we wish you a nice day. Thank you.